of the rest of the fingers you're going to cover. And when you squeeze, the ace is not pinched. The ace is outside. The ace is not attached to the, it's loose. The ace is loose, and this one covers the ace. That's the whole, well, that's what happened, that's the condition. So when you squeeze, it's a knack. It'll go up.
That's good.
This is more of a top view. When you do top view, but
When people are standing.
yeah, but you kind of, I'm trying to tilt it from the right angle. When you squeeze, it goes up. So now for the ending, I have an interesting story for this. I'll explain to you the story in a second. When you in the offbeat, take the aces, and you add one extra card. When you square in the aces, you square, and you add an extra card. You table the deck, so you're here.
You had great offbeat for it the first time because I think you're obviously done. And
Okay, of course. Yeah, the people think the trick is over.
yeah,
So now you go 1, 2, 3. The last one is a double. Put it on top. You turn the whole thing down, and you do an empty count with 5 cards. So now your position, it is all the aces, plus a different card on the bottom. When you say spectator, take the deck, you reverse the cards. What I do is I scratch my forehead. I do like this, like an invisible fly. That's how I do it. I don't saying it's right, I'm just saying that's the way I do it. I go on an invisible fly in my head. So cut the deck, and so I'm putting the aces face up with the cover card. See, the aces face up with the cover card. I put it in your hand, put the deck on top, they give the 4, the trick is done.
that's the only thing I'm not in love with is the 4 twists. How do laymen do that?
They do it fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They do it fine. And then you spread, and you have the 4.
They do it like this?
Sometimes they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they do it well.
Ha! Ho!
Should I repeat this, or we got it clear?
I think it's pretty clear.
A little quick story about this ending.
Yeah.
My mentor, Pepe Sousa, he was a magician. He's from Cuba. He used to live in Puerto Rico. He retired in Miami. He is the Puerto Rican gambler. You know
Oh, yeah.
Daryl Martinez's book?
See?
It was based on...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The thing is that Pepe, he's my mentor, and he taught me this trick. And he never told me it was the ending for twisting the aces. I thought it was an independent trick, a trick by itself.
And you...
And then he moved back to Miami, and he was very elder already. He couldn't talk about magic anymore. It was not, was as sharp as before. I would call him once in a while to say hello, but never talk about magic. And I would visit him to Miami, but never talk about magic. He was already in a wheelchair. He passed away this past year, and I went to Miami with his widow and to organize his library, because his widow wanted to sell the library and wanted to help her out to put a pricing. And I saw his lecture notes.
Oh, no.
And I said, oh, how come I didn't have it? He didn't give me lecture notes. So I took it with me back home. And when I started reading his lecture notes, that trick was meant to be the ending for twisting the aces.
See the notes.
Pepe Sousa, the Puerto Rican gambler.
All in English.
Yeah, he translated it. He did it in English.
Keep talking.
You'll find interesting stuff there. So you know what I want to play on? Oh, one more last variation.
Yep.
Again, it's just an idea. Again, it's not a full routine. Oh, this is the invisible deck.
Oh, this one. I like this a lot.
Again, just an idea.
I really built this up, so this better be good.
No,
I mean, this is really, this is spectacular. This is earth-shattering. It's the most amazing.
It's just an idea, just a tool, and hope you can find a use for it. If you're going to switch a card underneath a coin, there's several ways you can do this. For example, you can put a double lift. You can say the ace of diamond. You can do a close-up. For example, you can say the ace of diamond. I'll put it underneath the coin, and later on it changes to ace of heart. No contra. No. Let me take a. That will be one way. You can also do the Marlowe change, say the queen of diamonds. I'll put it underneath the coin, and you get a change. But I was playing with the idea. Again, just an idea. You have to find a routine for it. You can do a top change with a coin on top. You can put the coin, the card, you say, I'll put the coin on top. Last pick of the card, I'll put the card over here, right step for a second, or whatever excuse. And you can do a top change.
With no extra finger
No, just
movements.
the same, just the same.
Yeah.
You can try, it's very simple, it's not.
I've never tried it.
And again, it's just an idea.
Oh, wow.
that was.
Wait, let me do it again.
That's an invisible change.
Oh, that is great. That is so easy. First try. You really try it. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, again, it's just an idea you can play with. So I'm sure you guys back home, you can give it a shot.
And then from there, you
just
maybe use this for matrix. You do it each time, or maybe if a botop. You know what a botop is, on the bottom one. So each time you show an ace, and you go like this, do the botop change, and you put this underneath it. Do the next one, you put it underneath.
And then at the
now
end, it'll be,
they all change the kings.
Or from different cards to aces or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Just I want to share with you this.
Well, you're trying to do a variation on my variation.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's do one or two spectacular ones that are.
Not spectacular. Just again, ideas. Yeah, I love ideas.
But I wanted to see one. Okay, look, we can do it.
You want a complete routine?
I love variations, but I want to see one last worker from you.
Okay, let me do this. Oh, this is also work. This is an but it's not also an idea. It's not a variation.
You know, I have a better idea.
Go ahead.
Finish with this, because this is your worker, and you.
And I have a full routine to end with. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
But this is not a work. This is an idea, but it's not a variation. It's a complete new idea. It's not a variation of anything. Shoot, You know, people been saying marked cards. The cards are marked. Mm-hmm. I'm sick and tired of hearing, oh, the cards are marked. So I decided to put cards in envelopes. So the only way to look at a card would be to open the envelope, okay? So in this case, it's the 8 of hearts. So I want you to take a card. There's no marking, look at there's no marking, okay? And put it underneath the table, and you can open it. So,
okay.
Just look at the card. So we could do a lie detector. Lie detector. You can lie as you wish, or you can. There's no card mark. There's no force. You saw there's no force, and there's no markings on the envelopes. Okay. Think of the card as your card. Please say red. Say red.
Red.
Say black.
Black.
There's a difference on the tone that you said it. I will go with black. I could be wrong, just the lie detector thing. I will say high card or number card. You can lie or say the truth. You're high or low card.
Very high.
Very high.
Extremely high.
See, you overdid it. See, I couldn't believe when you say high. Okay, but when you say over, you're overdoing it. It's a low card.
I'm a contrarian.
It's a low card. It's a black low card. Black has to be spades of clubs. It's a spades of clubs. You can lie or say the truth. It's spades of clubs.
It's a club.
Now you overdid it again. For some reason, we
really?
Did it again.
I did a reverse. You got that.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the clubs, and the number is a low number. Is say one. Count to 1 to 5. From 1 to 5.
1, 2, 4, 5.
You missed the 3. Obviously, it was a joke. Or it could be real. It could be. But you know what? I think you're saying the truth now. You lied to. Yeah, go 3 of clubs. Let me see. 3 of clubs.
It's not a marked card. It's a marked envelope, I tell you.
Again, just an idea. Again, it's not a full routine, but it's an idea. But it's not a variation.
I think it's better than you think it is.
It's not a variation on anything. It's just, why not put a one-way deck in envelopes?
See.
So
You had two subtleties
Of
to show
course.
otherwise.
Of course. And these are marked. There's a pencil dot somewhere.
You know how I knew that? You go, no, look, you can't see anything. It's proof that there's nothing to...
Yeah, there's some pencil mark somewhere. And it's all a one-way deck.
How about just one on top, one on bottom?
That's what I did.
Oh.
Yeah, no, of course. I did.
You're stealing my variations again. Oh.
So when you top and bottom, so you put the top to the bottom, the milk shuffle, boom, boom, and then the bottom one, put them, just reverse the orders.
Show the milk.
Well, it's not exactly milk shuffle, but
No, but it's...
more or less. Take the top card, put it at the bottom. Now keep shuffling.
But it's not, it doesn't go to the bottom, it just goes...
No, it goes on the bottom, yeah. And then when you get,
Oh.
so again, put the
Do that one more time.
top, and this is going to the bottom.
Oh, I see. Right, right.
And then at the end, see. So then you take a card out. You do the subtlety. You take one card, and then you know the other one's on the bottom. While he's looking at the card, you can rip another card. That's what I did, and show to the camera different cards. And that's it. Again, if you're going to use this, obviously it's like a mental thing. Don't use it as a prediction. Because when I originally came with the idea, oh, I have a prediction, 3 of clubs. But if it's a prediction, why is it on envelopes? The whole concept is that you cannot see a marking.
Yeah.
So you have to read their mind or lie detector test, but it's not a prediction.
Or you could say, because of the technique I use at cards, cheating, the only way my friends will play with me is if they're all individually wrapped.
For your protection. Sanitize for your protection?
Exactly. So there's 52 cards here, 52 envelopes. Go ahead, pick a card, any.
So again,
I wouldn't even do a pick a card because it's supposed to be a gambling thing.
But
No, I would do this. Just cut. We're playing cards. Here, actually shuffle them like you did.
Yeah.
Have them cut. And there's your card. That's the one we'll use. I like it.
So we got to show you the worker, the one more full routine.
Yep.
And we go to the blades.
Well, here's the thing about the blades. I talked Alexander into doing the blades. It's really good. But here's the thing. It's not on the market yet. It will be on the market, so it's just going to be a bonus. He's not going to teach you how it's done. So just so you don't feel bad in advance, I'm overcoming the objection before it arises. It's just a bonus. It's a bonus. We're ending here, then he's giving you a little extra.
The reason I'm explaining since it's not in the market, and also, yes, because it's not in the market. There's some other, let's not go into that details. Let me show you something. This is a treat for you. It's actually a surprise for you because the routine we created together, and you hopefully, and you might not even remember. But let me set up it. Yeah. And we will have arguments. Whose is it? Who contributed more to it?
Oh, I wouldn't argue, but I probably argued for you.
No, you said it's 37%. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, now you didn't care. We had that joke back then.
Oh, is this the Puerto Rican thing?
Puerto Rican chameleon.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah, keep it.
Keep it. It's a good routine. It's a good routine. It's not something I do every day, but it's very good. I like it a lot. Let's talk about gambling. Again, you love that theme. Let's talk about gambling. You know, I talked earlier about palming cards.
I don't even remember the routine, so it's obviously yours.
That's why I thought it was going to be a treat.
If I like it, it'll be the Newport Beach Chameleon.
The Newport Beach, yes, cute. So I talked earlier about palming cards and cheating at cards. Palming the cards, the invisible palm aces, yeah.
See.
But there's another technique, Greg, you might not be aware of. It's camouflage. Yeah, if you take a card, yeah, that's good. If you take a card, you put it on the deck, you're on the card box, and it's there. People don't know about it; they don't see it. Only when you need it in the game, you can add it into the deck. See, it's camouflage. But sometimes the camouflage is so perfect. Look, for example, take a card. Just card one, just the sixth. Okay. Sometimes the camouflage is so perfect. You cannot even tell. You see, you put it right there, and it camouflage into the deck. Only to take it out, you need to shake it out of the box. But it does not work on this side. It only works on that side. I'll do it again. Put it right there, and just blends into the box. You can touch the box. When you want to take it out, you can do like this, and you can take it. Take it out. You know what, Greg? Give me your hand. You try it. Put your hand this flat. Okay, you have to be real flat in order to work. Up right there.
Oh, I forgot how good this is.
Yes. Squeeze tight, and
Yeah.
now you did it. Check it out. The card's blends into the box. You can take it out. Take it. No. Oh. And it's inside the box. That's a Puerto Rican chameleon. We came up with it back home, and it works great.
You've been doing it?
Not a lot, because he uses tables. Sometimes when I do, again, I don't do the strolling that much anymore, but when I do a little strolling, sometimes I don't have a table.
Yeah.
But it's a great routine, it's novelty, and people remember it.
It's funny.
And we worked on several ideas to get the card into the box, and I found this was the best. We talked about doing this. I'm not going to use the outside. I'm not going to use the inside. I'm going to use the outside of the box to load one card. We talked about that idea. We talked about just do the Marlowe thing. You palm the card and you add it up and.
Matt Schulian.
Yeah. We talked about that. We talked about different variations, but the best. Oh, we talked about a duplicate. We talked about not showing never the card, just doing the whole routine without showing the face, and at the end just ends up there. But I found that the best is just doing a double lift. Okay? The flap has to be inside, towards the end, and you put an indifferent card inside. So you talk about camouflage. The card is selected, Jack of Diamonds, doesn't matter which card it is, the card is selected. Then you do the rub-a-dub. Okay, you do the rub-a-dub, boom. And
I wouldn't do that, though, this time.
No, okay.
I know your habit.
Yes, I have a, no. You do here, and it blends into the box. In order to take it out, now you take a break here. You put the card on the break, and then pick the card. And so oh shoot, I did it too hard. So it blends into the box. Well, there you go, and shake. That's a stunning moment, believe it or not, Greg.
Yeah, I've never done it.
It is a stunning moment. You hear?
It's really
Boom.
good. And for the misdirection, you might want to say, hold out your hand.
Oh,
Try it again, because you're doing a weird kissing of the.
you're here. I'll say, okay, give me your hand. What? Give me your hand.
Yeah, that's so much better.
Okay, let me try it again. You're here. Okay. And
Let's just practice on their time.
yeah, give me your hand.
Yeah.
Give me your hand, and
Yeah, that's good.
and
Good.
the card. Check it out. It does not work on this side. It only works on that side. That's excuse. You need to turn it up, over. Then you do the rub-a-dub again.
Go back to that from the beginning. No, be a little bit further. Right after the first phase. Right after the
It
first phase.
ends up like this.
Yeah.
And you say,
So this.
doesn't work on this side. You
Yeah.
reverse the card.
No, turn that over first. Whatever the next move you're going to do. Do it from the beginning. Do it from the beginning. I'll show you what I mean. This is interesting.
Again, practicing
Okay,
their
so-
time. Yeah, sure.
No, they're already in it.
Okay, here. Camouflage, talk about camouflage. Boom. And I was going to do it again.
Yeah, that's
Is camouflage, is fuses into the deck.
Okay, so
Give me your hand.
So you got to. I know. Listen. Wait. You've got to tell them something that seems super obvious to you. You got to break under that card.
Oh, yes. I said it. Yeah, you were sleeping.
Oh.
I did say it, yeah.
Wow.
Here, you have a break.
Okay.
Here, you put you pick up that with the same hand.
Okay. I didn't remember you saying that.
You pick with the same hand, flip it over, you
Got it.
pick the card. Boom.
Yeah.
It's discrepant because the card should be face up. It's discrepant, but doesn't matter.
I don't think they noticed,
Boom,
especially since you turned it over.
boom, and then and it says does not work on this side. It only works on this side. The rub-a-dub again. Boom. It fuses. Touch the card. It's blend. While then doing that, you palm the top card, and you pretend you peel it off.
That's a great moment.
You peel it off, and then you say, you try. Give
Which
me
is stronger, that one or this one?
the same level.
Same. Okay.
Give me your hand. And say, you try it, and then you put the card, and you rub it up on their hand,
Right.
and it's gone. You lift the box, and there's not like a real instruction. You lift the box, it's not. Oh, Oh. Inside. Ah, prepared the wrong ways. And then here. And then while you throw the, you have an excuse to square the cards in the deck because you're throwing the box aside. When you come back, you do a double lift. So the card could be signed. And Puerto Rican chameleon.
That 77% of that seems really familiar. Really familiar.
It was a 77%, 23. 23 yours, 27 mine. I'm going to do it that way.
They say, is disease terrible, dyslexia B?
Let me tell you something.
And another thing.
Before I show you the blades, I want to give one cute, one, not a trick, just a little piece of advice, a little bit. Talk about my mentor, Pepe Sosa. When I was a kid, I wanted to go to his house. He'll have a huge library. I was like 12 years old or 13, and I asked Pepe to recommend a book for me. And out of the big library, he pulled out this one.
Of course.
And it's an amazing book for beginners out there, or if you're...
Nobody gets to know about that book. I highly, highly recommend it.
If you're not a beginner, but you're a seasoned professional and you have not read it, or if you read it again, you'll rediscover this book is great. The reason I bring it up is because when I went to Miami recently to help the widow organize the book, I found this book again all these years, and she gave it to me as a gift, and I'm reading it again, and it's an amazing book.
What's the one thing that stands out to you?
What book?
Oh, it's called... I'm showing it. I'm not showing the he organizes...
No, just name the book.
Yeah. But why there's a sticker here? Oh. Magic and Showmanship by Henning Nelms. He has organized his library. He has all numbered and everything. That's why the sticker here. But Magic and Showmanship, a handbook for conjurance by Henning Nelms. It's an amazing book. It talks about presence, the way you dress, address the audience, how to dress, how to talk in public, how to
motivate your effects.
Yeah.
The number one thing that I got out of that book is the ham sandwich principle.
Sandwich, yes, there.
Which is what?
If you tell somebody, I'm going to make a sandwich appear, you make a sandwich appear, give it to the spectator, he'll be impressed. You made a sandwich appear. But if he says, I'm hungry, and you make a sandwich appear, that's 100% times more impressive.
Way more, because you're solving a problem.
You need to motivate your magic. So, yeah.
Otherwise, we're just showing off.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Why am I doing this? Why should they care?
True. So the ham sandwich, it's amazing. It's an amazing book. I cannot stress that enough. So, ready for the blades?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm a little hungry right now.
Oh, here's a sandwich.
Oh, hey, look at that. And another thing. Why I oughta you. So we got one more to do.
One more to go, yes.
Which is perfect timing because I'm a little, I could use a shave right now.
Oh, you need a shave? Yeah.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I have.
Oh, hey, look.
Yeah, I have some razor blades. You want to check them out?
I trust you.
You trust me.
Did you say that to Layman?
Well, in the real show, how they
Hey, you look a little depressed. You want to try this?
Before I perform this, I want to give a little disclaimer. I have to say that kids, please do not try this at home. As Greg said earlier, and something I'm going to be putting in the market soon, but unless you have the complete instructions and the whole thing, don't try yet. I just want to put it now just to give you a little teaser of what's coming up in the future. Okay, so here we go. Music Maestro. Thank you. Real. So that's my version of razor blades. It's going to be on the market soon. It's completely safe, except for this cut. No, this is safe. Is you start clean and you end clean. That's the beauty of this effect. It's self-contained. Normally, a razor blades trick, you'd have props on stage to do the switch of the blades. There's not everything is organic, and I'm very proud of it. And it fools magicians. So hope you liked it.
And a great way to cut your calories.
Oh, that's good. Greg.
That's a great way to end. Good to see you again. Can't wait to come back to Puerto Rico.
You're welcome.
And thanks for bringing a little Puerto Rico to us.
Magic has to be practical, and I really hope you have enjoyed some of my ideas. Again, these ideas are not just in paper. They're real ideas I've done in my show, or the workers. I've tried them in real people, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I have. This camera, I forget which camera I'm looking at, yes. So I'm really appreciate you share your time. Time is a thing we have for time, that inside joke. So, but thanks for sharing.
You sold to
it's a long story.
Say it.
Yeah. So thanks for giving me your time and letting me sharing these ideas with you. And if you got any other ideas on this that this inspired something with you, please send me an email, Reynold Alexander. If you got any variations or any things you want to comment or questions, feel free to ask. Okay?
.com.
I didn't say .com?
No.
Okay, Reynold at ReynoldAlexander.com. Anything else you want to jump in?
We'll just call this lecture Practical Variations.
Yeah, works for me.
Again.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Greg.
Very good.
Take
Very
care.
good.